In our last tip, we talked about the idea of teaching ChatGPT or any AI more about you. And part of that was ask 50 deep questions. What we did is we went through those questions, the ones that were in here, you pasted them in there, and you said, hey, these are the five top ones that really struck me, hit me hard in the chest, that stand out to me. And then even here's the top one. So we walked through that. Then what you could do is you can ask it to do different activities. It'll walk you through those different things. What can you do? And at the end of that, we said, give us a two future scenario. One, a positive one, based on everything that you know and everything that's been put in. What would it look like in 5 years? How do I do these things? Or what if I don't do these things? What will my life look like? And it'll give you those two things. But here is some magic. What you can do is you can now make this into a song that can motivate you and help change your mindset. We always talk about mindset. We always talk about how we train our mind and what we allow into our mind. And music is one of those key things. In fact, if you look up, it'll say, even at the bottom, the subconscious influence, lyrics can prime your thoughts and behaviors, even outside conscious awareness, including self evaluation, attitudes, and reports. So, what you can do is you can create based on your positive 5 year view, make a different song for you, and you create an anthem. So what you do is you say, hey, go ahead and write this song. So I want to show you um, in mine, here is my positive review that it gave me for 5 years in the Outlook. And then from there, I said, okay, write song lyrics in the style of Billy Idol based on positive 5 year story above. Now, let's say there's a disconnect. You can always copy and paste what that story was and so on. Not a big deal, but it's AI. It'll figure it out. But what it did is it gave me then a song here based on that. Here's the lyrics, and you put it in there, and it gives you the bridge, the breakdown, all of that. And then it can even suggest, or you can ask it to. On mine, it said, do you want harder, faster version for workouts? Notice, because it knows that I like to work out at the gym, it suggested, would I like a version tailored just for that? And yes, I would. So it gave me another one, the title No Negotiation, and it gave me all of these lyrics to pump in there. So what do you do with that? You go to this website called Suno, suno.com, and they will give you a free account. There's two different AIs are currently using on it, 4.5, which is all the freebie stuff, and 5.0. So I'm using 4.5. What you do is you click on the create section and then you type in or you paste in the lyrics that you were given from the ChatGPT. Now, you can tell it to be any sort of style you would like. Some things it kind of triggers and some things it doesn't. For instance, if you were to say Dolly Parton, it'll say no, it does not do people. But if you were to put in female country, it'll do that. Now, I put in Billy Idol earlier on this, and it had no problem giving me a Billy Idol version. Here is it.
Yeah, lock it in, no noise, no escape.
And then I thought, okay, give me a Nine Inch Nails. I even went very specific um, on the song I wanted, and it couldn't do it. It said nope. So I looked up, and it's considered industrial rock. So I did it like that.
Yeah. Lock it in.
And it always gives you two different versions. So you can see there's industrial rock there, but there's also industrial rock here.
Yeah.
Now, I put in here girls band, and you can see this happening on the fly. I hit create. And what it'll do is now it'll show me my new songs based on that. Here is the 5.0 versions, and here's the 4.5 versions. I'm fine with that. It's working on them, as you can see. and you can even play it.
Sunrise, I'm locked in night. No alarm, I'm already on time. Calendar tight. No.
Once it's done, by the way, processing all of that, then you can click on this little item here and you can publish it. You can do a number of things. The key thing for me is you can download it and download it as an MP3 audio, most likely is what you'd want. For me, that means I am going to put it on my workout list, but I can also access it at any time. So this will take everything that ChatGPT has learned about you, then you've asked it to give you a 5-year projection of what, if you do everything that you want to do, what your life would look like in 5 years. Then you ask it to give you lyrics for a song, and then you use Suno and use the free version to create that song. It'll help you also with your mindset and to stay on target.